Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Marina Ray, and we are starting to review a new textbook that is Construction Materials, Methods, and Techniques, Building for a Sustainable Future. This is the fifth edition. There are 42 chapters total in this book, and we will be reviewing one chapter per video, so please stay tuned. This video is about chapter 1. So what you will learn from chapter 1 is you'll get the scope of the construction industry in general. Then we'll take a look at the different phases and activities. Also, we'll see types of drawings and specs that compose the set of construction documents. Also, you'll familiarize yourself with the roles and responsibilities of owners, architects, and contractors, and also recognize the structure and organization of construction documents. Also, we'll take a look at a few types of the project delivery methods that are used in the construction industry, in the commercial construction, and how they are administered. So you need to understand the difference. Then we'll take a look at the phases and administrative procedures that serve to organize the on-site construction process. So first of all, there are a few pre-construction activities that you need to be aware of, and those are the bidding. Those are the well, before the owner initiates the project, and then there's the bidding, where the contractors already see the construction documents that architect prepared. Then the pre-construction process begins. So the subcontractors are selected, and they submit their qualifications. Then manufacturers are selected. Then also there are some pre-construction activities such as the pre-mobilization meeting and so on. And then the like the mobilization, the trailers are brought to the site and all the materials, submittals are sent. So there are a few different things that you need to be aware of, and you'll be able to read about them in our textbook. Also, um, there are a few things that you must be aware of that are actually pre-design and design development, because before the contractor sees the construction documents, architects have to develop them. So, and there are a few phases as well. Those are programming, where the site analysis happens, and all other pre-design elements. Then there is schematic design, then there is design development, and then the construction documents phase, the CD phase, where actually the set is put together, a set of construction drawings and specifications. So you know that now architects use the BIM or CAD, which is the building integrated modeling, or the computer-aided design. So that is where the model is created, and then the construction document set is printed out. And usually if it's a BIM model, then it can be transferred to the construction management company so that they can utilize and coordinate all the systems, if especially it is a large scale project. So also what I usually recommend in my videos, please refer to the textbook, read the textbook first and then watch my videos, because in the textbook there are so many images, graphics, and just important information that I cannot really transmit during the video. So and also you'll become familiar with the master format specification. that is put together by CSI, or Construction Specification Institute. So there's a lot of information about that in the textbook as well. And we are moving to the project delivery process. So you know that there are a few different aspects here as far as the selecting the contractor, and uh, then the project delivery method is selected. So there are a few of them. Those are the traditional design bid build, where the documents are prepared in advance, and then they go out to bid, and then the interested contractors submit their bids, and then the owner selects one, and then the construction process begins. Also, there is the design build, and that is like a combination of the contractor and the architect in one. So sometimes it's the architect led, sometimes it's the contractor led entity. So basically, it's like two in one. So the owner signs the contract with one. And then the sequence is a little different. So that the contractor is already aware of what's going on with architectural drawings, and they can advise, and they can just integrate their knowledge and perspective into the drawings already. Also, construction management, CM, and that can be CM as the advisor, or CM as constructor, or that is sometimes called CM at risk, which means that the construction manager is actually building the project, the one that is the advisor. They just kind of like advise before the process begins. Also, IPD, or integrated project delivery, that is it's becoming very popular these days, and this is basically the integration of both owner, the architect, and the construction management, or the contractor, um, and they are all interested in the result. So, and if there are savings, then they split the savings, because everybody would like to make the project as effective as humanly possible. There are also other types, such as lean construction and PPP, or public-private partnerships, and you can definitely read about all of them in the textbook. So let's talk a little bit about the construction process, and you'll find definitely more information here in the textbook. There are construction scheduling, and there are a few platforms that are available these days where you can schedule that and track all the important milestones. Then permitting, how to coordinate everything with the AHJ, or authority having jurisdiction. And some of the jurisdictions already have their own online platform that you can log in and basically just submit all the documents there. Um, After COVID, a lot of jurisdictions are doing that online for the most part. So that's a little easier, and you don't need to just carry rolls of heavy drawings to the building department and then like submit it physically there. So that can be done electronically. Also, we spoke a little bit about the submittals. That's the pre-construction activity, and the contractor will receive a lot of shop drawings, submittals, and the mock-ups. So they need to track them, save all the information, and be able to actually utilize those when the construction um, uh, of that particular detail begins. Construction observation, that's the QA QC process. You need to be aware of how to do that. Again, there are multiple platforms that allow you to do that, and I'm sure you've seen the supervisors or superintendents or project engineers going out with an iPad and just um, just checking everything on the tablet, taking pictures. So basically doing um, the quality control and quality assurance. And also, if there are any RFIs, that's the request for information. So, for example, if the construction management company or the contractor are not sure what this or that detail on the architectural drawings mean, they can send that request to the architect and just ask, okay, like, can you clarify, please? And then the architect will respond, and this will all be documented and stored in the all the project documentation. And also, if there are any modifications to the construction contract, that will definitely be documented. And those are the CCD or Construction Change Directive, which is which architects issues to the construction management company just to proceed with the changes. And then when everybody agrees on the price, then that becomes a change order, which is signed by all three parties, by the owner, architect, and the contractor. There are architect supplemental instructions as well, or ASI. Those do not affect any price or any duration of the project, and those are like minor, like uh, for example, the paint. Like if the owner would like to substitute the pink paint for white, and that's like it's not going to affect anything, but that needs to be documented as well. And then the project closeout, that's when everything is finalized, when the project is done, then everything needs still to be documented. And then the team goes through the lessons learned, and then they communicate. And this is when you just, leave a good impression and just continue communicating with the owner and possibly get a new project. Also, construction safety is important, and we'll talk more about that, but this is like, just briefly mentioned in chapter 1, so we need to mention that in the video as well. And this, my friends, wraps up chapter 1. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in chapter 2.